Okay everybody, welcome back to Minecraft. Today we're going to continue our game here. Our game that advanced a lot since the first episode. Actually the second, the other ones were just failed live streams, so it didn't count. Now let's go and see how we control this boat here. Okay, I'm really not used to these controls. A, W, and D. Got it. Oh, it's a little lake area, that's pretty cool. For now I don't want to venture too far out because I don't want to get lost. But yeah, I'm going to go and mine instead. Where am I? I'm already sort of lost. Okay. How do I get off? I don't even know how to get off. Uh-oh. Okay, shoot. What the heck? I should have watched the darn... Okay, wait. Maybe if I press... Oh, okay. Think I did it. Yeah, I did it, okay. I know which button it is now. I hope. So, let's go ahead and let's go and visit some caves. And hopefully not die during our adventure into the dangerous darkness of caves. That's not even how you say it, but okay. Here's some coal. Hopefully there's not gonna be any lava here. I wonder if we're gonna see a water sheep in this game. That's what I'm looking the most forward to. And I am not going to treat water sheep like trash like PewDiePie did. Absolutely not. I'm not that kind of person. I am over... Wait, what am I doing? Oh. Oh yeah, right. I was about to check. Wait. Live chat is not even opened. Okay. Chat on direct. Yes, thank you. Is it still on 9? Yes. Okay, good. Thanks for behaving, OBS, for once. And okay, yeah. I'm gonna go back. I'm going to go and see what's in this cave here. It's not even a cave, but you know, close enough. Can make torches here, which is pretty useful. Let's just make sure we have a couple, and there we go. There's also something this way. Maybe, okay, it's not that big of a deal. It's not that deep. So, this is not a cave at all, it's just some sort of tunnel. Huh, alright. Okay, let's keep going, let's keep digging here. Here. Nope. Okay, that goes back to the tunnel. Oops. And my stone pickaxe is already about to die. I mean cobblestone. Now I have to create another one. How many do I have now? I already have a stack of 64 and 33. Yikes. Okay. I guess I'll be able to make more tools with these. Oh, I just went full circle. Okay, you know what? It's not a good idea to be in this place because there doesn't seem to be any minerals anywhere. So, let's get out of here. While I'm at it, I'm going to go back to my house and I'm going to make a new pickaxe. If I can get up here, thank you very much. Cool, there's water here, so I can make a bucket later on and get some water. And we have some mushrooms here. Oh, done. Where's my house? Shoot. I don't know where I am anymore. Don't worry, I'm gonna find my house in a few moments here. There's no music anymore. It's so quiet. Okay, let's go and build some more. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's build another pickaxe. Put this one up here. Replace it with that one. And what? There is a zombie, of course, right in the middle of the day. What is he doing? I'm going to go and kill him, because whatever. He's an uninvited guest, and I do not like uninvited guests. Where are you at? Hello? Okay, never mind. Nope. Never mind. What should I go get next? Maybe I should upgrade my house here, because it's rather small and pathetic looking. So, I am going to take something. I'm going to try and make it larger, longer than anything. Length here. Going to add doors here and doors there. I gotta check the chat for a minute. And there is nothing. Alright. Let me continue. Okay. I gotta hurry up because the sun may set at any moment now. That was close, that was a close one. Oh! Okay, I have to block these off somehow. Oh, for now I'm not gonna use dirt. Should I? No, you know what, I'm sure there's no way. It's probably not even that close. Well, I don't even have any wood anymore. Where did it go? Gosh darn it. Oh, cutting it down. Okay. Put this on. Okay, for now we're gonna keep this blocked. Because for some reason there is this zombie that's nearby. So yeah. I should also build a roof because this looks ugly without a roof. Okay, so here it's slightly larger. Oh, there's so many seconds. Where the heck? Where is that darn zombie? Huh. There must be a cave underneath this house because I don't see any zombies nearby at all. There you go. There you go, there you go. I got some more stick. Cool. Now take this all down. Oh. Oh. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. take this in. Go down here. And no idea what I'm gonna build here yet, but this might be... I might build a dining area here, a kitchen or something. We'll see. Can I go to sleep? No? Okay. Let's see if I received any comments yet. Okay, still nothing. Okay, now the sun is setting. Let's just go right now. Sorry about that. I had some water in my ear because I went swimming earlier. Alright, let's go. Now we are ready to go digging some more, and there's sticks everywhere. Should I? No, you know it's fine for now. Okay. Is that a cave or is it not? And oh boy, okay. To go here. Did I already go here? I think I did. Great. Oof, okay. Wait, I think this is all connected to the same cave. Gosh darn it. There's some more coal here. How much coal do I have? 19. You know what? There's room for more. Going. Okay, there's a chicken. There's some pigs there. Okay. There's something underground here. Yeah, I gotta find some sort of cave for throwing stuff. Whoa, there's so much. Wow. So much of it here. I'm going to have so many HP or whatever it is. Experience points. I may get lost, and I think there is a cave underneath my own house, so I could dig under there and see if there is something. Ay, ay, ay! Forgot, these darn berries hurt you. Ugh. Right, let's get some of these things here to make some soup. And I'm in the wrong direction again. Dun, 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 dun. Nope. Oh. Oh, there's a wolf here. Oh, if only I had a bone or something. Unfortunately, I do not. Don't have a bone. Missed opportunity. Maybe we'll see him again. Him or her, I don't know. Man, what the heck? I am so lost. Oh, I'm losing food. Alright, let's just... Okay. Okay. The heck? What? Ah, it's right here. Okay, thank goodness. Let's collect these here. Let's continue making some of these. Finish this area of the house. Let's keep these 6 on. Okay, maybe one last layer of this tunnel will work out. Ah, there's sticks here too. Okay, cool. Oh shoot. Okay, well, let's just make this door one by one. And let's add in a door. Is it large enough for... maybe one last part here. Oh no, darn it. Okay, take that, put it here. Uh-oh. Nice, okay. I don't really know what's gonna be here yet. Let's make more torches. Let's see here. I could make some sort of mine shaft here. Some sort of entrance to a mine. Pretty much. Oh, gosh darn bit. What the what the frick? What the frick? No. Goodness gracious. Okay, so let's do this. Let's see what's underneath this house. Ah, no. No, no, no. Okay, let's continue digging down here then. And I know that digging straight down is bad. I heard this rule like a millions of times. Should we keep going down or... You know what, let's turn a little bit. I don't seem to have a lot of luck with the minerals here. Okay, I'm hearing a zombie, so I must be nearby a cave here. Maybe it's in this direction. Oh yeah, I don't know why I just stayed there, but alright. Just keep going. Here we go, we found a cave. Just in case, I'm gonna add a door here. Wait, can we make another door? Another kind of door? No? We can't make another door. Oh. I think I have to go to the crafting table for this. Let's protect that. Oh boy, Whoa! Okay. Maybe I shouldn't go in here yet. Because there might be loads of mobs. But I do have to find iron, so... First of all, I'm gonna get rid of all this stone in one or another. I can create a sword. Let's see here. I do need ladders, so I'll take this. I only have 3 though. Is that gonna be enough? I'm going to place it. Okay, it's too dark right now. I'm gonna go to sleep. Now let's do it. This will go to... I have 1 left to put. Alright. I'm going back in just cause. Oh boy. They seem to be everywhere. Start digging. Shoot. Let's continue on. They won't be able to get me now. And I can't see anything. Can't see anything at all. Okay, and there you go. Alright. Let's keep digging. There's nothing. Oh wait, there is some coal here, but I already have enough coal. Oh no, it's about to die. Alright. I have no choice to get out. Alright, didn't get caught. Fortunately, I didn't seem to have found any iron at the moment. And this, I think I'm gonna start this live stream soon too, so yeah. Oh no! What did I do? Table. Table. I mean, table? No, not a table. What am I talking about? I don't even know. I'm so confused. Stop it! It's still working, but was still the annoying error out of nowhere. However, it's working fine. I'm quite sure about it. And here's the door. Put it back in. And so we didn't seem to have advanced that much, but that's gonna be it for today. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Tomorrow I'll make another live stream. Goodbye.